Oh, hello. Chapter end? That was a really short one. Well, final chapter. That's about the long and short of it. Oh, hey, we're back. In other words, all of this, everything that's happened is my fault. All of you are victims who had the misfortune of knowing me and getting dragged into this. No apology sincere enough, but I'm so sorry for what you've been put through. I'm not following. Why? I heard all you said, but I don't think you got any reason to be that sorry. Come again, Estelle? Based on what we've learned, Phantasma choosing a new master was an inevitability, and something it would have done whether you were there or not. As such, after it lost the Aureole, something like this would have happened no matter the consequences. I agree. Phantasma would simply have chosen someone else and created a different world and result of the trauma that lay within. The thought that you might have chosen is nothing short of terrifying, though. Everything that has happened to us in here so far is nothing compared to what we would have endured had that time come to pass. Oh, Mueller, your words are like the sweetest kiss turned frozen upon parting. Do you have that little faith in me, your one and only? Perhaps everyone here would have been drawn into the most ravenous feast the world has ever seen, but nothing more than that. I'm scared. I'm just disgusted. You're a special degree of creep, you know that? I want no part of any feast that comes from out of your brain. Count me out of this one. I can't help but feel you guys are kind of missing the point. Well, don't take this as me trying to defend you or anything, but in a sense, it might have been a good thing you were chosen over anyone else. How do you figure? I'm lost as well. Your stigma is obviously very powerful, and it's capable of exerting a lot of control over things. Enough so that Phantasma as it is now exists in a state of order. What if it had chosen someone else? Would the world have been able to maintain order then? It's possible Phantasma would have been unable to contain the chaos that ensued and gone out of control until under someone else. Is what you're essentially getting at, right? I knew you'd understand, Joshua. If that had happened, a whole lot more people might have been caught up in this. Not that I've got a problem with lots of guests at a tea party. The more the merrier. Come on, Ren. I think you're the only one who'd be having fun. Heh, she's right. I don't think you've got any reason to beat yourself up over this. We're all very different people from different walks of life. But right now, we're all here sharing a common destiny. Yeah, in times like these, we gotta help each other out, right? Besides, this place relates to Aureole, which is Libero's problem. From my perspective, you're a victim. I couldn't agree more. As such, Kevin, we would appreciate you continuing to lead us as you have done so far. It's time to truly bring an end to what was started half a year ago. What can I even say? First I'm stupid, then Reese pulls out the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Now you guys? This must be the biggest group of idiots in all of Zemeria. I swear you wouldn't find a more gullible, naive bunch anywhere on the continent. I was happy to use each and every one of you for my own devices right to the very end. So how can you be so... It's alright, Kevin. Kevin. Sometimes you have to know when to give in. And you're at that point right now. Your luck ran out the second you got stuck with us. Got stuck with you, you mean? Spending too much time with pushy, meddly do-gooders who don't know when to quit like you is bad enough for anyone. You want to say that again? Beat her up, Estelle. You have my permission. Well, all of those things describe you to a T. That much is true. Oh, they certainly do. Oh my. I think they're your good points, though. Yeah, so do I. I think Estelle's rubbed off on all of us at this point, and that's not a bad thing. Thanks, guys. Group of idiots is right. We're smack dab in the middle of a shitty situation here, but you wouldn't know it by looking at us. With a team this spectacular, what do we have to fear? There's a chance we can even overthrow the Erebonian government if we put our minds to it. Need I remind you that that's something an Erebonian prince that's not something an Erebonian prince should be saying out loud? Alright, I know when I'm beat. We're in this together, and this time I actually mean it. Got it. We're happy to have you with us. Anyway, at least now we know exactly what we need to do here. We need to defeat Rafina, the Lord of Phantasma. There's no getting around that. Unfortunately not, indeed. With that said, just where is she? You didn't encounter her in Gehenna, did you? She disappeared after the two of you fell down there. That's a good question. I think it's safe to say she wasn't down in Gehenna with us. If she had been, she would have shown herself at some point. Yeah, but then where is she? I believe I can answer that. Oh, the ghost is gonna tell us. So, because the final dungeon, like, once you go to the final dungeon, it's the end of the game. So, we're ending the playthrough with the final dungeon because you can't leave the final dungeon. That's, like, the end of the game. There can't be any doors there, so I'm kind of wondering, I must have missed a door in one of the, maybe the 6th plane dungeon? Because I'm still missing 2 doors. Celeste? Didn't realize you were here. I can't thank you enough for saving our hides earlier. Truly, I doubt we would have been able to get out unharmed if not for your assistance. We're both grateful beyond words. I was more than happy to help. All of us here are in the same predicament, myself included. You can even think of me as another one of your companions if you'd like. Naturally. What kind of answer are you thinking you can give? Ah, yes. It took some time. I was able to ascertain her current location. What? Really? Is that what you've been working on all this time? Yeah, it is. During my investigation of the 7th plane, I was able to gain an understanding of the layout and contents of Phantasma as a whole. I also discovered that the Lord of Phantasma isn't in any of the planes, rather, she's outside of them. Phantasma consists of more than just the planes. What's it like outside of them? Think of the planes you've been exploring like a giant multi-layered structure in the center of Phantasma. They're all you have known up until this point, but this world consists of more than them. That said, the rest of Phantasma is just a vast, barren wasteland at this point, abandoned and devoid of life. Hard to picture without seeing it for yourself. You know where in this big, abandoned wasteland she is? Because if that's vast, just knowing she's there probably isn't going to help us much. I have a relatively good idea where in it she is, thankfully. Although that doesn't solve the core problem. I fear the word vast doesn't do the scale of the wasteland itself justice. I believe it's roughly the same size of the continent where you live. It's the size of Zemeria. That's going to pose a problem. Crossing an area that massive on foot would take months, maybe even longer. Do we not have any other means of transport that we can use? I'm not sure my power would be of any use to you here. We can't place monuments too far from this garden for one thing. Even if we did commit ourselves to trekking across the whole thing on foot, without the cube's power, we wouldn't come back and resupply. Trying to take several months' worth of food hardly seems realistic. Well, this is the tough one. I can only think of waiting for her to come with us. What's up with you, short stuff? Got something on your mind? Well, I was just thinking, why not use the Arsile? What? The replica we encountered on the first plane? Yeah, this world is supposed to react to the desires of people in it, right? So while the Arsile might not be the real one, it looks just like it. Everyone here is pretty familiar with the real thing and how it looks, so it seems like a ship we could all picture flying easily. Maybe if we all wished for it to fly together, it might actually happen. Sorry, I'm being silly, aren't I? I don't know what's gotten into me. This isn't something an engineer should be saying. I don't think you're silly at all, Tita. In fact, I think that's a fantastic idea. You do? Oh my word, Gamer Bowie, thank you so much for the raid. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Welcome, Raiders. We're playing Trails in the Sky the third game of the Trails in the Sky trilogy. Thank you for the raid. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Never seen this game, but heard of the series. Yeah, I'm a relatively new Trails fan. I only played Cold Steel 1 and 2, and now I'm going back to the Sky games. It's been pretty fun. My afternoon is really well. Thank you for asking. How was your stream? What were you playing? Oh, whoops! I clicked out of my game there. But yeah, how'd your stream go? Give me the rundown. I want to know. It does seem like the easier something is to imagine, the easier it is to have it realized in Phantasma. And both you and Julia are familiar with the exact structure of the Arsile, while most of us here have seen and been on board it. This might actually work. There's clearly no rule saying airships can't exist here either, given that we've already been on the Black Ark. Well, Celeste, do you think it would work? The Arsile was the ship you used to board the Liber Ark, I believe. And if I were to feed the image of it flying, then back into the system, I think this may actually be possible. If all of you are on board, the White Wings will take you to the skies once more. You were playing Baldur's Gate. Oh, Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I've heard about that. That's like the new thing. A lot of people I know are playing that. Very interesting though. We got on the bridge laden with traps. I'm a rogue, so I was likely sure I will disarm all the traps. I don't really know anything about Baldur's Gate, but nice. We can really make this happen. I can't believe it. Haha, well done, Tita. Totally, you really outdid yourself this time. Wait a second. Does this mean we might be able to make the Bobcat fly? There's a copy of that here, too. Oh, you're right. How many of you are familiar with that? Crap, forgot about that. I think Josette and I are the only ones who have actually flown in it. Shara, Olivier, and I technically have been in it, but that was just as stowaways. Using the point-and-click movement, my partner, Cleric, bumped me into one of the traps. Made it so we almost died. My other party member was not impressed. Oh, man, that's brutal. Yeah, that was back when we were first investigating that airship hijacking. What a fond memory that adventure made now that I look back at it. I'm not sure what the odds of success would be, then. That's a rather small number of people. I think it would be wise to focus on trying to revive the Arsail first. Oh, okay. Still, this sounds like a much better plan than trying to walk there on foot. We should prepare for departure at once, then make our way to the Arsail. Don't gotta tell me twice. We'll have a lot in store for us if we're able to make this work, so I'm assuming the Arsail is just like Final Dungeon. However, I should warn you all of one thing. Once you have flown to the Arsail where the Lore of Phantasma awaits, that will be it. Yeah, okay, you'll be unable to return to the garden, so that's like the Final Dungeon. Never? Not even once? Because we won't be able to use the cube's warp functionality anymore. Correct, using it to warp is only possible when you're within a certain range of the garden. But outside of that, it's no longer possible. So before you depart, I would ask that you make absolutely sure you have everything you need and are ready whatever you may find in there. So we're going to want to do all the doors before that. Good to know. It wouldn't hurt to do some extra training then. I doubt we're all going to have to play our part in the thing. I don't doubt we're all going to have to play our part in things to come. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't mind getting in some exercise myself. Wouldn't want to wind up being the one to drag the group down. This will be our last opportunity to open the doors scattered throughout the plains and take anything we need to find. It's probably best I step down as the leader for the time being then. If you're just door hunting or trying to get some extra practice in, I'd only get in the way. If anyone wants to learn how to use... No, I'm keeping Kevin. I'm keeping Kevin in the party. Let's just be sure when the time comes we have no regrets. Right. Alright, end of the game. Whoops, I did it again. I'm a buffoon. Chapter 8, The Future We Dream of. This should be the final chapter. It's not called finale, but it's probably the final chapter. Because I was told there were 8 chapters.
No problem.
We need 2 doors. I don't know where this other door is gonna be. One might be on the 6th plane. There's 2 doors. Did I really miss 2 doors on the 6th plane?
Piece of cake. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Oh, this music. Hit up the save. Let me see. Oh yeah, it says finale in the save, but in the actual game it's just like, chapter 8. Incidentally, I have one piece of news I think you may be interested in hearing. The area Kevin and Reese fell into is not the only place of the 7th plane. There's a secret area. I also have a reason to believe that it's filled to the brim with devils, as well as highly dangerous. Nonetheless, I placed a monument down there to serve as anchor. You should be able to warp there using the cube. The Abyss. Is there a door in here? I just want a yes or a no. If there is, we're doing it. If there's not, I'm not doing it. This area contains countless powerful enemies, devils included, making it the perfect place to officially level up your party members. I'm gonna grind everyone there before the final stream of this game. Because I have a feeling we're gonna use everyone, especially with that line of dialogue there. Alright, well, this is the end of the game. I don't know where I missed this other door then. There's another door in the... There's a door in the Abyss. And another door in the 6th plane. Someone in chat, if I scroll up... I think someone said I missed a door in the 6th plane. Yeah, I missed a door in the 6th plane. Take me to the Ark. I could see myself missing a door in the Ark, honestly. That sounds like me. I want to go grab this door, and then after that, I want to go do the final moon door. It's before the Enforcer fight? I don't remember where the Enforcer fight was. Is it in the forecastle area? It's probably in the forecastle area, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. What's in here? This is how I got here, actually. This leads up to the Enforcer fight, I think. This is where the Enforcer fight is, so where'd I miss a door? It's gotta be around here, then. It's gotta be, like, in this corridor. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Where, oh, where could you be? I looked in like all these rooms, I'm pretty sure. That's the elevator. What's this? Oh, this is the glorious Forecastle 2F. What floor is this? 1F? Wait, does this show me anything? Honestly, I would not be surprised if I missed a door in this part, because this part always confuses me. Exploring the Black Ark / Crimson Ark has always confused me. Assuming it's here, it does not surprise me. I missed it. Leave me alone. Nope. Alright, so we're gonna do the moon door, like I said. I want to knock out that moon door. Chapter 7 was really short. I wasn't expecting it to be that short. And then we just have a ton of star doors to do. A ton's like 7. And then we have to go through Abyss, because Abyss has a door. And then we have a sun door to do as well. So yeah, we're really close to the end then. We could probably finish the game in like maybe 2 streams after this. Depending on how everything goes. I didn't open this, so I can already see the door being here. Heaven's Eye, nice. If not 2 streams, then definitely 3. We can get it done. I feel like it's mostly going to depend on how long the Abyss is. How long the Abyss takes to go through. Here it is. Sun door number 5. Actually, if I could do this right now, I might just do it right now. Present for me all the mystical gems that contain the light. Only then shall the door open. Sure, why not? We'll do this now. Then we'll do Moon Door 4. Just get all the sun doors knocked out. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Hey, how you been doing? Campanella, what are you doing in this door? Haha, it's me, you remember me, right? Thanks for coming all this way to see me. I hope we both have enough fun to make it worth your while. What am I even doing here? You didn't really ask me that, did you? Now, a boy's gotta have his secrets. Anyway, let's move on to the important matter, shall we? I've got something really fun in store for you today. It's called Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? In case you didn't realize, this is a game full of fun pop questions to see how well you know your trails. Oh, well, okay. Ready to give it a go? You are, right? I mean, I played the Sky games basically back to back. I could probably handle this. Very nice, I was hoping you'd say that. Well, if you'll excuse me, I better go and get changed. I won't keep you waiting too long, okay? Each round contains 10 multiple choice questions. Choose the right answer for each of them with the allotted time to win. Choosing the wrong answer or running out of time will darken one of the circles at the top of the screen. When all 3 of them turn gray, you will lose the round. Alright, seems simple enough.